Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Pillars of Eternity 2. We are going to head downstairs, and I imagine we're probably going to be killing everybody. Who are we facing off?
Careful. Me too.
Oh my god. What happened to Adair?
How may I help?
Holy crap. Well, we already came from the courts, so let's go to the northern ramparts.
Keep your.
Ooh. Hello.
Well, that's not nice. All right, but I'm keeping all done.
What do we got? A fine pistol. Well, I believe we already have a fine pistol for you. I'm using the gun, the rifle. Alright, the fine saber. I forgot to equip that on you. Oh, because you're using the gladiator sword. We could actually upgrade this if we had 5,000 to mess around with. But for right now... What was Scrim again? Oh, yeah, we should probably keep that then. Never mind. Concussive blast trap. I imagine you need mechanics to put these things down. Let's try and give all the traps to you. Arcana 7. Let's put that in your inventory just so I don't forget about it. Because I will forget about it. Okay. So, for this stuff, what do you got here? Corrosive cloud trap? Let's put one in the inventory. Ideally, we set up, I guess, a trap, basically. There's a trap. I can't help it. I just can't help it. It's just ingrained in my mind whenever trap is said. I just think of damn Akbar. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I think everyone's going to be pretty much upset with us at this point. There's only one of them. That's okay. That is... Oh, no. I don't want you to switch. I want to use your items.
Yeah?
Oh, I thought more people were going to be coming. Never mind.
I got it.
The better part of that.
Oh, let's go get this stuff.
That would be...
What do we got? Clothing, a plate helm. Looks like it's just for looks. And a heavy armor, plate armor. Whew, 55% recovery time. Do we want anybody wearing a helmet? Would that look good on anybody? Maybe Adair? Let's see Adair. Yeah, sure. Looks cool.
Yeah? Well, don't.
Oh, a poleaxe. First time I've seen one of those. And we got slashing and crushing. That's kind of neat. I doubt they're gonna be... Well, I mean, I guess anyone could theoretically use it. I don't think he's proficient, though. I wonder if you can attack from, like, 2 spaces if you use a poleaxe. So I think you could with certain pole arms in the first game. Speaking of, I think that's one of the weapons you would use. Yep, increased reach. There we go. We'll take it. The thing is, like, primarily, everybody, like, Aloth and Seraphim are going to be in the back, shooting and casting spells. If I'm going to be switching to melee, I'm going to be going berserk mode and getting in people's faces. Adair needs to be in there, so, like, really the only one who can reliably use a pike, I think, in this case, is going to be Choti. But I like her scythe and lantern. I mean, look at that. Holy Radiance. +2 to all restoration power levels. All inspiration power. Like, it's like I don't really want her using it either.
Right.
Let's check and see what these underground docks are.
Oh, it's foot and an heavy book.
Okay. Wait, did I not get that? Take. There we go. Oh wow, I guess the day has passed. Huh.
I'll handle it.
Can't get on the boats. Although, I wonder... Maybe we just make that her secondary. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the pike. Where is it? And if someone gets in her face, then we switch to these. Her damage is going to be less... Actually, no, it won't be. Although attack time is 0.6, that's 0.4, so technically, yeah, it would be. But that would also allow me to maybe get her in lower armor. Hold on. Recovery time 0, because she also is going to be casting spells. Where was her armor at? I think I gave it to Seraphim. Yeah, I did. Let me give that back to her. You can wear that beautiful whatever that is. And if that becomes a problem, then we can switch it out. All right. Or I can just give you this. But we'll keep it in there. Fine padded armor. Put that down there too. Okay. So if we needed another tank, we switch our weapon sets, and that gives us more engagements and, you know, blocking people off. If the situation calls for it. To dungeons, which we've already been. But I guess we can go there from this way. And then we'll just go back up, clear out the rest, and leave this fort as a barren wasteland. Let's see, so we want to go... I think that goes back up to Courts, which should be fine, because I think we've... Oh, here we go, we just go through here. Yeah, that works. Thought about changing the formation. That's fine. Jesus! Okay. So yeah, everyone is pretty much upset with me. But we already knew that. Alright, Adair, you go up there. Do you have any kind of casters? I think they're all just melee for the most part. Alright, I'm going to send myself over there. Huh!
Indeed.
Oh, okay, I was like, how are we still in combat?
There's our charge.
What for, Captain? Done and done.
Take all that stuff.
Sod you.
Okay.
I'm afraid not.
I guess she doesn't want to be freed.
I shall be discreet.
Uh-huh. So these people are still over here.
Here we go.
Attack!
Oh, think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
Hello, pirates!
What's that doing it for?
It's me too.
Oh?
Let's reap this whirlwind.
Whoo!
I shall.
A Lord's foot and
Alright, so the
everybody-
captain that we were supposed to see is next to the forge up here somewhere. But I'm assuming that they are going to be hostile.
I can't see you, bastard.
You can keep calling. No one's coming though.
The season of harvest is be on seek. All this must come to an end.
Hear yourself. Adair, get in there! Trip him up! Oh, there we go. Okay. So she's going to be alive for a little bit longer. Let's do second wind. Turn on the shield. There we go.
Yeah?
One of my eyes be
Don't see
open.
why not.
A frog helm. Oops. Do you want anyone in a frog helm? You can put some cool hats on, though. There we go. I do like cloaks. There we go. Now you're a pirate. Actually, hold on. Yes, a tricorn hat. I love it.
The Lord's foot's in an heavy boot. Yep.
Keep it down.
Alright, let's go into the forge.
Keep your weather eye open.
Oh, hello. Alright. I'm gonna guess everybody in here is hostile. To the balcony, to the dungeons. Really? Okay. Let's try the balcony first.
Well, all done.
What do we got? A Valiant breastplate. Medium armor with an 8 rating. Scroll of circular protection. We'll put that down there. Hammer and chisel. That sounds important. Let's put that in our inventory there. Give you the potion of healing. And... I guess for right now, we just put this in the inventory there. Seems nice, but I kind of like what everyone else is wearing right now. Oh, okay. Well, let's just go out here, and I think we're done. We've kind of cleared out this whole place. Oh, we gotta kill Snake Eyes.
I'll handle it. I'll take
Also,
care
we gotta grab this stuff.
What can I do you for? Happy to
Scallywag.
Oh, there are a few people here. A spell blade. Hold on. Cancel that. Switch. Go frenzy. Leap! Oh, jeez, you took a lot of damage there, buddy. Go to town.
mind that miss. I'll land the next one.
There we go. Another leap. I've been paralyzed. Kill him.
Me too.
of course.
Woot woot. No snake eyes, though, unless he was in there and I just didn't notice
I
him.
shall.
Which is totally possible. Well, we came in here wanting to kill one person. We ended up killing everybody. I say that's a job well done, friends. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh. Okay. Apparently we can't leave the same way we came, so... There is that spot over here, I guess? Down in the dungeons? I was expecting we should leave through the front door, you know, because there's no one alive. But, guess that's not gonna happen. Where was that way out? I think it was here. Okay, and when I said I think it's there, I actually meant... Oh, shoot. Is it here, then? I mean, there's only... It was on, like, a southern-facing window, right? And there's only so many of those. In fact, I see only 2. There we go. Alright, rope and grappling hook. You tether a rope to the window ledge before casting a sling down to the beach. Oh. Oh, okay, but it worked. Rising like a tidal wave above the ocean, a white stone wall stretches into the sky. Climb down to the beach. You slide down the rope to the rocky beach, dropping to land in a crouch a few feet from the rope's end. Alright. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh. Are you kidding me? How do... How do we leave? It says to port. I thought this was gonna be how we get out of here. What the hell? How? Where do we go? Reach the city of Nekataka. I think we're done here. Right? Is there a spot in the underground port that I missed? The dungeon. Cargo hold lies empty. I mean, we gotta be able to leave through the gates.
You must gather your...
Right? Maybe we gotta go above the gates? Maybe there's some kind of
before
mechanism?
venturing forth.
Let's go to the ramparts. Like maybe over here there's some kind of mechanism? Oh, maybe we got... Oh, Jesus. No, no, kill these people, please. Shoot. Well,
Sucker.
we're alright, we're alright.
That would be enough. Unlock the darkness.
Is that a melee spell, or did I accidentally move you into melee? Go finish them off. Second wind.
You know.
What can I do you for?
Onward.
Out my wheelhouse, friends.
Time to separate the chaff.
Out my wheelhouse, friends. Out my face.
Got it now.
Alright, we got it. That was a little messy.
Yeah. Sure thing.
Wait,
Attack.
there.
That wasn't that bad.
Alright, I am about to get flirt.
Indeed. Onward. Charge.
Missed.
Alright, alright. Oh, I left you in your melee mode. That's the problem. Well, shoot.
Aye.
You have so many items, my god.
Aye, aye.
I'll have.
There it is. Did that do it? There we go. We're free. Toughest part of that was leaving. Let's go to a shipwreck. Sift through the wreckage. Hey, we need one of those. Gain some rice. Okay, so what we can do now, so I can actually show you combat, is we can put in our other flag. I also need to put food over here. What else we got? Loaf. Stack that up. Okay. But yeah, so let me show you off combat. So with these flags, we should be getting into combat with this ship, I think. Maybe not. Okay. Well, let's start sailing off to Nekataka. And maybe we'll get into combat on the way there. I mean, we can maybe land on the way there. Search. Baby pearls. 191 shells. Okay. Nature's Embrace. Grants wearer and nearby allies wood skin when the wearer is critically hit. +3 burn armor rating, +3 freeze armor rating? Okay. Hold on. Nature's Embrace. When critically hit. Oh, it's a belt. Cool. Cool, cool. As you travel northwest, you discover a broad channel separating you from a flat expanse of sandy islet? Maybe? I don't know. A wooden bridge spans the waterway, easily wide enough to accommodate a cart and a horse. A crowd throngs the bridge, an eclectic menagerie of clean-coated Valians, Almawa in bright and colorful robes, and even the odd Orlan. Down the hill by the water's edge, a small cluster of Almawa have gathered. Approach the Almawa. From the shore, you see that the channel's current seems significantly stronger than it had from afar, perhaps fed by the recent storms. The Huwana gathered here, garbed in thin robes and little else, watch as you approach. One steps forward, her own gown in far brighter colors than those around her. She grins, her sharp triangular teeth peeking from between her lips. An Almawa, but no Deadfire native. Then come to rediscover your culture? What's this about? The arc of her hand describes first the swimmers, then the waters, then the islet. I don't think that's how you pronounce that. Maybe it is. On the other side. They challenged the Osa Channel. The rains fell and the waters run swift. They must swim swifter yet. For each who finishes, there is honor. For the one who wins, there is more. Let's examine the competitors. Whoops. Oh! Well, okay, that was a success. I did not actually mean to click there, but you know what? It worked. Adair looks over the Almawa, eyes lingering on a heavily muscled bald woman, a lean blonde man, and a gangly young man in his late teens. I reckon the blonde has an advantage, being both strong and compact. The blonde, okay. Who stands the best chance of winning? She chuckles, a hand flat on her stomach. The one Nagati favors. Is that a goddess? Okay, yeah, it is. I'd like to join the race. Failure? Wait, what? Okay. She bows her head slightly. Then, Akira, cousin, we welcome you to do so. What did I fail? I'm ready to race. She nods and motions you towards the channel. Then go join the others at the water's edge. Leave your clothes upon the rocks and they will warm you after. Alright, go to the water and strip down. You shrug off your brine-crusted clothes and lay your belongings on the rocks. My watcher, you sure are. I mean, well, that's, good luck. Red-faced Choti clears her throat behind her fist, but she doesn't break her stare. Yep. You spring off the stone and crash into the cool, crisp salt water with the other swimmers. You kick against the powerful current, expertly reaching one hand after the other to pull yourself through the water, parting it like a knife. The others fall behind. One of the Awana you notice struggles to remain in the pack. No, he's struggling just to stay above water. His desperate gasps carry down the channel. Damn it. Ah! This is like Chitupek all over again. Help him to shore. You wrap an arm around this struggling swimmer, and he has the wherewithal not to struggle against you as you swim him towards land. You pull yourself onto the rocky shore and help him up behind you. The large bald woman pulls ahead and reaches the goal first. The crowd roars as she walks onto the far shore, fist raised victoriously. The young swimmer squeezes your arm. Many thanks, Akira. The crowd on the bridge thins and the commotion dies down. Your journey continues. Gosh darn it. Silverfin. I mean, we have a lot of food for right now, so I don't think we actually need to buy that. But what about selling? How much money do you have? Doesn't say. I want all the plates. It's got to show their money around here, right? No. I think... Maybe I'm thinking about a different game. Whoa, hold up. Not that one. Holy crap, we're gonna get a lot of money from this. We'll leave that. Okay, weapons. We don't need that many daggers. 22 sabers. 9 pistoles. Okay. So we get 5,700 from this small fishing village. Okay. I'll take it. So most of that stuff we got from the pirate place, so we just made a whole bunch of money. Alright, so this way is Nekataka. I'm gonna just kind of keep exploring. I want to get into ship combat, while also exploring all these villages. Where you expect to find a small Huana village is instead a pile of rubble. Several large pits run down its middle. As you near, you realize the pits are in fact footprints of a kith who must have been as tall as a mountain. There might be something in the wreckage worth salvaging. Rice? Okay. The Huara? You're sailing past a reef when Eld Ingram shouts out, pointing to port. There lists the ship stranded in the middle, perched on a narrow shoal. It tips and rolls with the passing waves. Hanging from its mast is a blue flag showing the image of a crescent moon sinking beneath the waves. Your crew gathers around, murmuring in low, excited voices. Shield Sister Dahlia rushes up to the railing. Captain, that's a gift-bearer ship. No telling what source of treasure it's got. Little Leuka snorts. Gift-bearers carry sentimental junk, worthless stuff. No, that's a smuggler ship. It's a classic disguise. Kikuk spits into the water. Then it's a fucking stupid one. Gift-bearers only visit landlocked settlements. That's a trap. Thoughts? With a shake of his head, Adair frowns and says nothing. Ain't a trap, Captain. Ship be too smashed to shit for that. Might be too smashed for shit to salvage, too. Seraphim scratches the back of his head as he peers at the vessel. Well, I think you know what you're talking about. You row the skiff above the reefs, the waves tossing at the bottom of the small boat, occasionally scraping against the jagged structure below. You tie off on a snag of coral next to the wreck. The water is rough and the hull slick with brine, but you're able to find purchase beneath the shifting planks. You pull yourself up using bent planks and barnacles for holds. You almost reach the main deck when a wave slams against the ship. You hear a crash from somewhere below as the vessel rocks. Your leg slips out from under you and your fingers dig into the wet lumber. Success. Once the ship settles, you resume your climb and make it to safety. The ship is deserted. You don't even find corpses. If the ship had a skiff, it's missing too. You find several crates of supplies. Oh, medicine and ammunition. And several more of assorted odds and ends. You think back to little Luca's comments and wonder if this might have been a smuggler's vessel after all. Search for evidence of smugglers. Failure. Wow. Okay.
The ring of a bell comes to you on a cold wind. The ring comes again and again, until soon the air is full with the sound of 1,000,000 bells ringing all at once. You feel a resonance in your core. A bell ringing in tune with all the others. Something in you bends, then breaks. And you are borne away on the ringing tide. Just another peal among the many. The tide of bells recedes. You lever yourself up onto your knees and realize you have been here before. You stand in Bareth's realm. You are alone. And then you are not.
Oh, what up, gods?
An indistinct figure stands before you, flickering between forms like a fire-cast shadow. A fixed, taunting grin. Bottomless black eyes. A yawning chasm in the earth. The aspects of Bareth, the Usher and the Pallid Knight, shift in and out of focus. And at their back, 4 indistinct shades hover. You feel an eternity stretch out behind each of them, reaching back to places so distant and yet so near you cannot comprehend their size. The shifting image of Bareth settles on the aspect of the Pallid Knight.
Watcher.
She intones. Her voice is the discordant clangor of gongs struck out of time.
I tasked you to discover Aethys's intentions. Tell me what you have learned.
Okay. He's draining souls from the veins of luminous
The
Audra.
Pallid Knight knits her brows.
He does not seek to return to the beyond? Intriguing.
Her sickly pale skin pulls tight across the bones of her face, as if the shell of this aspect does not quite fit the impossible creature it contains. The figure nearest Bareth dissolves and reforms in the image of a thin-lipped ancient crone, whose face has felt the melting kiss of fire. The goddess Woedica strides forward.
Well, hello, Woedica.
Does Aethys frighten you, Bareth? He should. Magran subdued Aethys's influence once before, and yet he returned.
From out of Woedica's shadow shuffles a hunched, bald man you recognize as the god Scan. His skin is mapped with swollen lash scars, and breath whistles through the ragged hole in his face where his nose once was. He does not speak, but stares up at Woedica, with naked loathing plain on his ruined face. Woedica steeples her long, knob-jointed fingers.
We must annihilate Aethys now, before he makes a rash decision we cannot easily annul.
Oh, she casts a side look at the Pallid Knight from the corners of her eyes.
A moon would do the job nicely.
Woedica says, and grins.
Sure, we'll mention another god. Guess.
Woedica throws her head back and laughs. The sound is a dry, rasping bark.
Andra could do with a new act. Her current one has grown rather stale.
Where are the other gods?
They see to their own affairs. You will speak to them in time, should you have the need.
The figure beside the aspect of Bareth flows forward in a swirling cloud of ash. The ash falls to the tiles and reveals a molten-skinned woman, leaning on a monstrous, wicked-edged broadsword. Magran's glowing lips curl in disdain.
We must find a solution to the problem of Aethys that is neither do nothing, nor destroy the world. I acted in haste during the Saints' War. You will not goad me into doing the same now. To move against him while his plans are unknown would be the height of foolishness. We must find wisdom in precaution.
Magran says.
I'm gonna say nothing.
You look up then into avian eyes. Through them, you see clouds of starlings converge and divide.
What if he intends to betray you?
Helia puts a feathered hand to her chest.
He wouldn't. Betrayal is not in his nature.
Scan shuffles forward.
Yes, yes. We should welcome Aethys's return to the fold. His gratitude we can leverage to cajole him into divulging his plot. Then, when he believes himself to be in our good graces, we do as Wedeka suggests, and crush him into the earth.
Scan pauses, inspecting you.
Uh-oh.
Ah, and here is the Watcher who wiped dear desperate Alice's mind. You could have let my followers help her kill the man who tormented her. But you did not. Curious.
Yep, I remember that. 100%.
Scan licks the ragged edge of his lipless mouth and grins, then turns to Helia.
I did not expect such a deliciously ruthless idea from you, Helia. I am impressed.
Helia's feathered crest stands on end.
You wretched little creature.
Well, you know, we're here. Attempting to end Aethys may only make things worse.
Your point is well made, little Watcher.
Little?
If self-evident. Aethys has not been known to possess a vindictive nature. Indeed, he has occasionally been magnanimous to a fault. However, if we push him to the brink of reason, there is no telling what he may do. He is, as ever, unpredictable.
Something akin to fondness creeps into her voice.
Then what's the point of this exercise?
The Pallid Knight gestures for silence.
Aethys cannot be killed, but he may be subdued. Yet to do so will take immense power and time.
She says.
Both stand in his favor.
Magran grits her black glass teeth.
That is why we must ascertain his plans before he has the chance to put them into motion.
She begins to pace. Her steps leave little trails of fire in her wake. Magran stops and balls her hands into flaming fists.
Even if we manage to destroy his current form, there is the possibility he could return, if he has not already absorbed all of his children.
What? Absorbed his children? I don't
The
understand.
Pallid Knight casts a cold, cutting glare in Magran's direction.
Magran speaks too freely. That knowledge is beyond your ken, Watcher.
Wodeka waves the gods to silence.
Aethys gathers strength. His strength is a threat to us.
Her voice takes on a sharp, almost panicked edge.
There is no sensible answer to the question of a resurgent Aethys other than decisive, final action.
Say
We
nothing.
will act when it is appropriate to do so, and not before.
The Pallid Knight steps away from the half-circle of assembled gods. She pulls herself up to a great height. The words she speaks next come not from her mouth, but from all around you.
Follow him, Watcher.
The black of the Pallid Knight's irises expand until her eyes are as dark and cold as the void between stars. She bends down and brings her ghostly face level with your own.
That's scary.
Your debt to me remains unpaid.
I'll do what I can.
She stares at you, unblinking. Like a needle drawn to a magnet, you are pulled toward her one compulsory step at a time. Helpless to resist, you tumble into her impossible eyes. You fall wildly, endlessly, unable to find your bearings or slow your spin. And in the distance, above, no, behind you, comes an insistent ringing. You angle yourself toward it, searching for the sound. A small silver bell appears just inches from your fingertips. You reach for it, straining to still its interminable ringing. The moment you touch it, your soul slams into your body with all the force of a fall from the top of the sky. You blink open your eyes and find yourself on the floor of your ship's cabin, alone.
and the game crashed. Okay, well, that's a good spot to end it, I guess. Huh. The curse of this series continues. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.